The First Nations Land Defense Alliance organized an event in Thunder Bay today to protest against nuclear waste storage and transportation in the north.
The LDA was joined by other Indigenous leaders and community members for the gathering at Waverly Park. Nev Van Pelt has the details.
Stop nuke dump! Stop nuke dump! Stop nuke dump!
A group of First Nations continue to fight for their voices to be heard, and many people from the community joined the First Nations Land Defense Alliance at Waverly Park to protest nuclear waste storage. They depend on their land and water, and Grassy Narrows Chief Rudy Turtle voiced some of their worries.
We're concerned that of future leaks and accidents, and we're very concerned that if that should happen, it could contaminate the local environment, like the animals and also the air and the grounds. And so we're just we don't want that to happen.
The Nuclear Waste Management Organization has been studying an area near Ignace as one of two shortlisted sites for storing all of Canada's highly radioactive nuclear waste. The Land Defense Alliance is opposed to this plan, and the chief of Gull Bay is as well. Wilfred King says this proposal affects all Ontarians and that the NWMO needs the approval of all communities in this region.
They need the consent of all the First Nations, especially if this is going through territories in which people utilize the territory and land. And it's always been my belief that Aboriginal and treaty rights will save a lot of the environmental issues that we're talking about. And it's my feeling that the entrenchment of those rights in the Constitution, and when First Nations have a say in development, that's their only protection that we have.
The First Nations are very concerned about the multi-millennial risk and how the nuclear waste could impact future generations. They continue to fight for respect of their communities.
Indigenous lands under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Transportation accidents and long-term leaks were also voiced as a concern. Ojibwe's Avonigaming councillor Clarissa Kelly says all surrounding communities would be impacted by this, and she explains why they are protesting.
We feel like we don't have a voice, and we're leaving our future generations up to a simple yes or no vote. And we want to make sure that the impacts don't have any destruction, any non-existent wildlife later on in our future.
The NWMO plans to choose its preferred site by the end of 2024. Nev Van Pelt, TBT News.